would never happen. So at the right hand end of the runway, poised and ready to go, she's now rolling. Well, did I say fighter-like performance? That's it. This is an aeroplane that used to weigh maximum 204,000 pounds, 96 tons, and it had that kind of performance. Sadly, we're not allowed these days to do the rolls that the pilots used to do in the early days at Farnborough, but she still could easily do it. She's that kind of performer. Now, of course, right at the end of Vulcan's operational career in 1982, Vulcan 607 hit the centre line of Port Stanley runway in the Falkland Islands with one bomb and hit the edge with another, making the runway unusable for the Argentine fast jets. It had been the longest bombing raid in history, 7,760 miles round trip. Here she comes again. Well, we've got two howls this afternoon, the famous Vulcan howl. You tell your grandchildren that if they're not here to the Bombay opening as she comes by. There it is. That huge Bombay. 1,000 bombs in there, closing up and making the underside smooth and clean again. So 1993, she left the RAF, gone out of operational service, fast coming in from the right, speeding up to 300 knots, 345 miles an hour. Actually, I don't think she is speeding up. She's remaining quite slow. But let's just watch her land. There he is, Kev Rumins keeping the nose right up, the tail almost scraping along the runway. He does have a little warning machine that tells him when the tail's getting close. 16 wheels down, another 2 to go. The nose, you see those big air brakes on the top and bottom of the wing also helping to slow the aircraft down. And there, the nose just dropped on your right. Air traffic control.
We are the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows.
The test aircraft, they used the call sign Grizzly. That was the call sign given to it when it was unveiled at a ceremony here at Farnborough. 4 years ago, it wasn't. The Airbus A380. Is that impressive? It gets even better. Steep climb, and it gets even better in a moment. How about that? As I said, granny down the back wouldn't appreciate that. Now, of course, this is all completely safe because the Airbus Group way of having the aircraft are using the fly-by-wire systems, looking after complete safety all the time, aren't they?
Yeah, that's it's using all the basic electronic systems to make sure it is maintaining a safe thing. But you can't also take it away that when it's something like that, that is a lot of down to the skill of the pilot in doing it as well. But within the systems of that, the gear went up well, which is good for us, and it's I'm sure he's enjoying throwing it around.
Now this is the first 380, isn't it?
This is MSN1. This is the first one that was built and rolled out all those years ago. Because it's hard to imagine they've actually been in service now 6 years.
Indeed, 18th of January, was it 2005?
Your memory is better than mine, but I'll give it for you.
Yeah, just under 4 hours. Your normal test flights are quite a long program. It's about 4 hours. I think it was 3 hours and 54 minutes to be precise.
Yeah.
At least that's what it says.
If it wasn't for you reading your crib sheet, I'd be very impressed how good your memory was.
It gives it away when you can see it. I'll read it straight off the sheet. But look at that. Inside the boundary of Farnborough, this huge airliner. Now, I mean, it's quiet. It's wonderful. It's a huge machine, and yet it's whispering past.
I think it's the bit that you always get is the reaction from passengers inside is just how quiet it really is. It is one of the things that's remarkable about it. But they say there's now about 140 of them out there, something like that, and our Emirates have now just taken delivery of their 50th. They've actually now got 50 of these in service. British Airways had their first one delivered last year. I had the pleasure of going to Heathrow to watch them take delivery of their first one. And
Indeed, I was there when she arrived.
Yeah, as I was, yeah. It was